With more mission-critical DB2 applications than ever before, your system has to handle higher activity levels and increasing volumes of DB2 data. These demands can delay response time, slow down batch processing, and cause sluggish performance of systems applications. And the result? Many users are committing more and more resources to achieve acceptable application performance, even upgrading processors to maintain service-level agreements. For years, MIS professionals have used caching to improve system throughput. In fact, DB2's design includes an in-memory cache, the DB2 buffer pools. But as the number and volume of applications increase, DB2 requires larger and larger buffer pool configurations, and there's no capability to prioritize a specific object or to allocate a specific amount of memory for important objects. But now there's a solution. Extended Buffer Manager from BMC Software. Extended Buffer Manager, or XBM, lets you use processor storage to selectively cache DB2 objects. This capability reduces application response time and improves batch throughput. How does XBM work? Well, first, let's look at normal DB2 processing. When DB2 receives a request, it first checks for data in the buffer pool. If the data is not already in the buffer pool, DB2 issues an I/O request to retrieve the data from DASD. That I/O operation takes about 20 milliseconds, a long time in processing terms. And I/O requests from critical applications in a busy DB2 subsystem can really slow down user response time. XBM, on the other hand, allows you to designate critical data objects to cache. Then, if this requested data isn't in the buffer pool, XBM intercepts the I/O and retrieves the data from the cache. This operation takes just 100 microseconds. So XBM not only handles data requests 200 times faster than I/Os to DASD, it eliminates the need for an I/O to DASD. Through its online monitor, XBM also provides extensive I/O statistics to help you determine which DB2 datasets can benefit most from caching and when. As I/O activity changes, you have the information you need to adjust caching for greatest effectiveness. With XBM running in your DB2 system, you gain three powerful benefits: faster response time, improved batch processing, and faster access to systems applications. And XBM supports concurrent batch and online applications, even where this wasn't feasible before. Let's take a more detailed look at the features of XBM and the impressive results you can achieve. First, XBM offers flexible storage options. You can configure the cache based on your processor's size and memory configuration. And the cache can use any combination of data space, ESO hyperspace, or fixed or pageable virtual storage. These flexible options let you take full advantage of MVS ESA expanded storage. You control the cache by tuning data performance to provide faster access. And you can modify your cache for special time-dependent needs, such as night shift processing. We've already seen how XBM reduces the number of read operations needed to fill data requests. At the same time, access to the XBM cache is many times faster than access to DASD. The results are striking. XBM reduced the elapsed time by 62% when creating an index on a table with 2 million rows. XBM also reduced the elapsed time for these online requests by 69%. Shorter elapsed time clearly improves both application and subsystem performance. In fact, I/O response time may improve throughout your MVS system because XBM frees up more I/O capacity for other subsystems. And fewer I/Os means faster data access, even for handling multiple user requests. Best of all, XBM eliminates I/Os cost-effectively. You achieve performance improvement now without the expense of hardware and software upgrades required for the upcoming version of DB2. And XBM delivers more performance benefits than the new version of DB2, providing real value along with real results. XBM's optional page-level compression also reduces data access time. XBM allows you to compress cache data, including data already compressed with DB2 EditProc, So more data remains in faster storage, and you can store more data in the same amount of space. Even better, XBM does more than just increase storage space. It allows you to easily prioritize cached objects for the most efficient access. XBM optionally allows you to rank cached data according to the priority and allocation size you specify. So instead of relying on DB2's buffer manager, you can set parameters to decide what data stays in the cache. When DB2 requests cached data, the system can respond immediately, bypassing the lengthy I/O normally needed to retrieve data. This flexible capability lets you improve the performance of a specific application without time-consuming redesign. XBM can improve catalog access time by giving you the ability to cache highly active objects in the DB2 catalog. This capability can improve the performance of many catalog-intensive tasks, such as binds. You can count on reduced catalog contention, better catalog concurrency, and overall performance improvement. XBM also allows you to cache the temporary work files database, which accelerates processing of SQL statements that involve DB2 internal sorts. XBM's fully dynamic design puts you in control. You can easily configure XBM to meet the needs of batch windows, online specifications, or special unpredicted production workloads without ever taking down the system. You can dynamically change specifications to control which DB2 objects XBM will manage. This flexibility provides optimal use of cache storage and faster batch processing. You also have the ability to respond immediately to problem conditions. XBM provides an ISPF interface for specifying objects to cache. Your specifications are contained in management sets, collections of object definitions. By activating and deactivating the management sets, you dynamically control data in the cache. Objects in an activated management set are cached. When the management set is deactivated, the cache becomes available to manage other objects. The same ISPF interface allows you to configure your XBM cache. You can specify the type and size of storage and data compression enablement. You can control the XBM environment as much or as little as you choose, from using installation defaults to designing a unique system for your needs. XBM puts you in charge of your DB2 system in a completely new way. Often users have added expanded storage to improve application performance, but sharing that extra storage across the entire system diluted the amount of improvement in a specific application. Now, with XBM, you can assign resources to your critical applications, putting processing power and storage efficiency to work where you need them most. As the newest member of BMC's Activity Manager family, XBM gives you one more way to proactively manage DB2 performance. XBM is fully integrated with Opportune, a tool for dynamically tuning DSNZ parms, and with Activity Monitor, the control center for the Activity Manager family of products. XBM works with Opportune's scheduling capability to help you save memory by scheduling dataset caching for specific times. Activity Monitor allows you to set acceptable I/O activity ranges for datasets. Then, if I/O traffic exceeds your specified range, Activity Monitor will automatically invoke XBM to move the predefined dataset into the cache. You can run XBM with confidence, knowing it's backed by BMC Software's reputation for quality and customer service. We're the nation's only third-party vendor with mainframe products across IBM's entire strategic line. And at BMC, we're working to be there when you need us, committed to growing with you as your system needs evolve. Call today for a no-obligation 30-day-plus free trial of XBM. See for yourself how BMC's latest innovation can help you manage your mission-critical data wherever it's located. BMC Software, the experience and the technology for the future.